to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about Smith. That was a great podium in the last race, so can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on the practice and qualifying runs, so it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Vattari Bottas lines up on pole position, and Smith completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Gasly, Charles Leclerc, and Piotr, Stroll, Ricciardo, Vettel, and Alexander Albon, Sainz, Magnussen, Daniel Fiat, and Norris, Joe, Ocon, Nicholas Latifi, and George Russell. Here, Matsushita, De Vries, and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to F1 2020 My Team Career Mode.
Finished last race. Let's aim to keep the momentum going.
So this is the Season 5 2025 Dutch Grand Prix. So practice and qualifying went really well for the Mercedes-FiveFa F1 racing drivers. So Bottas, he qualified on pole position, and his teammate Shay Smithey qualified in second position. This is the 18 lapper of the Dutch Grand Prix. So we will have a bit of a look here to have a bit of an edit. Let's do 9 on each. Yeah, I think, yeah, let's do that. We might be a little bit slow, but who cares? So track temperature is 29 degrees, and in the air it is 20 degrees in air. So let's get this Grand Prix underway. So this is the start of the 2025 Season 5 Dutch Grand Prix. Here we go, let's get ready for the 5 lights to go out, and we are going to go racing. Here is the start of Season 5 of the Dutch Grand Prix. So far Shay Smithey is currently leading the Grand Prix. He qualified in second position, and his teammate Vattari Bottas in pole position. So like every other race, we will stay on each car for 1 or 2 laps to first position to 6th or 7th, depending on how the race is going. Oh, touch there, and Shay Smithey caught his car. That was unteam-like from Vattari Bottas. So we're going on board with Bottas now. He is leading the Dutch Grand Prix. What can he do today? Did a bit of a dirty tactic on Shay Smithey, trying to turn him around. There's going to be a lot of words spoken after this Grand Prix. Beautiful start there by Bottas. And now we are going on board with Shay Smithey, who was actually leading the Grand Prix till his teammates almost took him out. Not Shay's strongest track in this short Formula 1 Season 5 season. There's been talks that the Mercedes F1 racing team might be swapping engine supplier end of Season 5 and possibly going to Honda engines for Season 6. We will see how that will develop during the season. So once again, we'll stay on board with Shay Smithey again. currently leading second in the Drivers' World Championship. First is his teammate Bottas. It's going to be a battle between these two drivers this season. Both being very consistent in both cars. Shay's got a bit of paint damage already on his car. Nice. This is actually a great angle to watch this Grand Prix actually. Okay, well, we're going to go on board with Pierre Gasly for Mercedes-AMG. Start lap 3. Gasly is leading the championship. Oh, well, no, he's coming third in the Drivers' Championship. Sorry. Oh, Shay Smithey has gone off the track right there. Now there's a bit of a, oh geez, there's a bit of paint swapping here. And Gasly now is in second spot. Oh, Gasly's made a mistake. Can he keep it? No, he doesn't. And Shay loses a bit of right wing damage on his car now. So on board with Max Verstappen. Start lap 4. And right behind him is Sebastian Vettel. No stand, it is actually Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. Now this is a bit of racing action right here. Shay has got damage to his front of his car. Same with Pierre Gasly. Has he got damage from his front end of his car? No, he doesn't. So Max is driving actually quite nicely in his home Grand Prix at the moment. So now we will move on to the Ferrari. 5 laps completed. What can Leclerc do? Beautiful racing. So Leclerc's in 5th position, driving quite nicely at the moment. Looks like Vattari Bottas has absolutely running away with this Grand Prix, the Dutch Grand Prix, at this current time, and Shay Smithey is trying to catch him. So now we will go on board with a racing point in Lance Stroll. Right behind him he has got Dan Ricciardo. And then Galotto in another Mercedes AMG, the Italian driver. Beautiful driving, boys. Beautiful driving. So Daniel Ricciardo is actually driving an AlphaTauri, and that is a Honda racing car, powered engine. And for the next lap, we will go on board with Dan Ricciardo. Alright, so now we're on board with Dan Ricciardo. This might be a really good development for Daniel Ricciardo, driving in a Honda. If he gets the phone call from Shay Smithey next season, many possibilities. He might be coming back to Mercedes-FiveFa racing team next year. But also that will be a new name. It possibly be Honda FiveFa F1, sorry. But time will tell. Just listen to them cars, gee, everyone's braking hard. Okay. Now we're on board with Bottas, and he is absolutely running away with this Grand Prix. He must have the much faster car than Shay. Let's listen to that Mercedes engine. Another lap done. This should be lap 10. That's what happens when you put a very good driver in a very good race car. It bloody dominates. Oh, Shay Smithey's all over the place there. So Shay Smithey pits in at lap 10. He does have a bit of damage on his front end, so that will get replaced quickly. I won't lose too much position, so that's good. There we go, that was a very, very fast pit stop for the Mercedes. MyTEAM F1 race crew. Can Shay catch up? But we're on board now with Bottas. He looks like he's absolutely flying. And there we go, Bottas pits. This is lap 11. He's got a massive advantage over Shay Smithey at the moment. And there we go. There we go. How good is that? And he's on the hards. Let's see where Shay is now. Shay's coming down the straight. Shay will be definitely pushing this car. And there we go. We will go on board with Max Verstappen. Currently in 3rd position. And his home Grand Prix, the Dutch Grand Prix, Season 5. Round 4 of the FIA Formula 1 season. Can Max catch up to Shay? And Charles Leclerc is right behind Max Verstappen in 4th place. We will go on board with Charles Leclerc. 5 laps left. He's also on hards. He's losing ground over Max Verstappen. That's the level up. So let's get on board with Bottas. And Bottas is absolutely flying. Having an absolutely pearler of a Grand Prix. If the current race position stands like this now, it will mean that if Bottas wins today's race, he will be 16 points in the lead over Shay Smithey for the World's Drivers' Championship. Both drivers have been winning a fair bit. There we go. So on board with Shay. 3 laps remaining. I think Shay has won 1 Grand Prix, and Bottas will possibly win his 3rd Grand Prix, or is it two all? Both drivers winning 2 each. I'm not too sure. I have to have a look. Shay Pro wouldn't have expected this season, but Bottas has sure pushed him over the side this season. Just remember, Bottas has got a 1-year contract on for this season with the Mercedes-FiveFa F1 team. So Shay's on the mediums. He started the Grand Prix on the soft. Now we're on board with Bottas again. This is going to be an absolute ripping result for Bottas. Showing the world he's still got what it takes to drive in an elite racing team. And it's been pretty consistent so far this season. There we go, now we're on board with him. Down the main straight. Let's jump on board with Shay Boy. He's having a ripping Grand Prix. Can't expect too much from drivers when they have an absolute tracking of a car. And Bottas wins the Grand Prix, and then Shay Smithey will come in second spot to come in second, and then in third will be Max Verstappen. Absolutely brilliant drive by the Dutch man himself. There we go. Good Grand Prix there of the Dutch Grand Prix, and in second spot comes his teammate Shay Smithey What a great Grand Prix by both drivers of the Mercedes-FiveFa F1 racing team. Well done, boys. Great racing and a great race weekend today. So driver of the day goes to Lance Stroll in his racing car. Well done, lads. Great race weekend here in the Netherlands. Vattari Bottas, the race winner. Happy team here at Mercedes-FiveFa F1. Happy crew. Well done, boys. You worked your asses off all weekend, and Galotto finishes 6th in his Mercedes AMG racing car. So Bottas finishes 1st, followed by Shay Smithey in 2nd, and Max Verstappen finishing 3rd in his home Grand Prix. Well done, boys. Very much well deserved victories.